The final battle between the heroes and the Demon King had ended, and the sky was clear again. In the U.S., the weather was beautiful, though winds still blew steadily. Japan, however, was struggling to recover from the unprecedented destruction. Heroes from all over the world had arrived to help. Since All for One's defeat a week ago, Japan received massive international support. Thanks to the era of quirks, reconstruction moved quickly. Without them, recovery would take a decade. At the hospital, Bakugo's family received harsh news. Doctors couldn't fully repair his right arm. It didn't need to be amputated, but it was practically useless in battle. They could only preserve its shape. A prosthetic was suggested, but Bakugo refused. His quirk began from the palms. His parents were heartbroken, yet he immediately vowed to recover regardless. The doctor warned him to be careful or risk losing the arm entirely. His heart injuries were also severe. Repairing them was a miracle made possible only by the mysterious benefactor who saved him. Meanwhile, Midoriya finally woke after days of unconsciousness. All Might gently explained their conditions, one with a broken neck and paralyzed legs, the other with shattered arms. Midoriya was lucky enough to slowly regain feeling. His greatest regret was failing to save Tamura. No matter how he reached for the boy's memories, Tamura still died as the leader of the League of Villains. But All Might believed his final expression mattered. He no longer cried, meaning Midoriya saved his heart. With All for One gone, the mission of One for All had ended. Midoriya felt the power fading, though a faint ember remained. Bakugo suddenly burst into the room. Hearing everything, he asked if Midoriya would be quirkless again. Midoriya smiled and admitted it. He had never possessed power originally, so he felt no regret. It all felt like a beautiful dream. Bakugo cried, realizing their rivalry was gone. He had always pushed himself to surpass Midoriya, believing they'd chase each other forever. Midoriya cried too, assuring him a small flame still burned. All Might praised their growth and how they inspired others. The three raised their hands together, smiling. Peace had returned, but their story was not over. Months later, the graduation ceremony took place. The principal personally handed out diplomas. Everyone was cheerful, though many younger boys mourned their graduating idols. President Mike made the event feel like a festival. Most injuries had healed, and reconstruction across Japan was progressing smoothly thanks to international cooperation and the principal's leadership. Togata gave a passionate yet serious speech. The losses were enormous, but bringing the negative back to zero was already remarkable. A bright future required laughter and joy, he said. Today was only the starting point. His final joke left everyone laughing. Back in Class 2A, Aizawa continued as homeroom teacher instead of being replaced. The class cheered. Bakugo still wasn't fully healed, but attended because the day mattered. Then Aoyama entered and announced he was leaving the school. Though no one wanted this, he wished to atone for his connection to All for One and walk the hero's path again. Many cried. To lighten the mood, he joked about improving his laser and introduced a new classmate, Shinsu. The class warmly welcomed him. Feeling overshadowed, Aoyama fired his laser, accidentally revealing the true appearance of the class's most beautiful girl, shocking the tiny classmate who realized he'd been around a goddess the whole time. A senior student then announced that Class 2A and Class 3B would join reconstruction missions. Ida would lead. Besides rebuilding, they would patrol the nation and assist police with crime still active after the war. The symbol of peace was gone, and disorder still lingered. Interestingly, the senior had once been taught by Aizawa, making her close to them. She said they were fortunate. Her generation had it much harder. Thanks to Aizawa, she discovered what kind of hero she wanted to be. After the meeting, students went to rest before officially becoming upperclassmen. Midoriya and Uraraka finally had time to talk. She complimented his new haircut, shaved on one side due to his injury. Several others had new styles, too. Todoroki wasn't sure about attending the farewell party since his family was visiting Tuya, but Midoriya encouraged him. Todoroki admitted he felt stronger now. Later, the entire Todoroki family visited Tuya together. Though injured, they all came. Tuya could only speak briefly. Seeing them made him smile. Endeavor announced he would retire. Moving alone was difficult. He said the hero, Endeavor, had died, and that Shoto's flames were the strongest now. Tuya scoffed at the late praise, calling him a coward, but Endeavor didn't deny anything. He admitted every failure, saying he knew Tuya watched him, but he had never responded. Even if late, he wanted them to talk as a family again. Hearing that, Tuya's heart rate spiked dangerously. Shoto asked him one last question, what food he liked. Tuya couldn't answer. He only cried and apologized. Natsuo then revealed he was getting married, but wouldn't hold a ceremony or invite their father. Before leaving, Shoto reassured his parents he would be fine because he had his classmates beside him.